Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I do have my base completely done because I have a bunch of new products that I want to play with in a collection that's been kind of just been staring at me lately. I feel like I look really pale. I think it's the setting powder I tried that I'm not fond of, but I want to get through. Yeah, I don't know. I look very pale, but let's fix that. So first of all, I did use a new sponge. I used the ColourPop. This is the Velvet sponge. I normally don't like velvet sponges. It was okay. I wouldn't rave about it. And then I also tried the little powder puff for my powder, and I think that was part of the reason because I ended up adding way more powder than I normally would. And it also took off part of my foundation, which I don't love, but that's fine. We're here. I have all my brushes sitting here on the floor because I've been meaning to wash them and I have not yet. I'm just gonna use my ColourPop Going Coconut bronzer to bronze up my face a little bit, and then I have some other new products, and then we'll get into what I'm really excited about. So since I'm so pale, hopefully this bronzer will actually look really good. Because normally I feel like it's not quite my shade, and honestly because I'm so pale, I turned my ring light way down just because like I look so washed out. I'll probably turn this back up in a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing tonight. My big thing is I have a mountain of clean laundry that I literally have nowhere to really fold it and put it away. And so I want my room back. So we're gonna keep filming until everything's back to the way that I want it to be. I'm gonna turn my brightness back up a little bit. Yeah, it's too bright. I think we're okay for now at this. So I have a couple blushes here. I have two Tarte blushes. I have this mini Moment. This is the Double Duty Beauty Blush. It looks like this. I do like this shade. The only thing is I definitely feel like there is some glitter in it. And then I also have this Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Tarte blush in Peaceful. And again, it does have some hints of glitter in it though. So let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna dip into the smaller one first. On camera, it's picking up decent, but in person, I don't see a lot of change. I'm gonna add just a hint. Oh yeah, this is definitely pinker. The Amazonian Clay. So I look crazy right now, which I feel like that's literally always at my stage in life. I've been thinking, I mean, obviously I don't have like the viewers and stuff right now. Like my videos aren't getting crazy amounts of views, and they don't have like a big enough subscriber base. But I have some cool like merch, I guess I'd call merch ideas that I kind of want to do. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'd be fun, that's for sure. Just things that are like very me and very like my channel. So I saw this on Instagram forever ago, literally months ago, but it wasn't completely out yet. It was a like in works thing. And so once it finally launched, I was so excited, and it is this Revolution Pro. First of all, look at that packaging. Revolution Pro Crystal Luxe palette, and like this highlighter, oh my god. Like I am beyond. Oh, it's so powdery. Oh, well, it looked, okay, I guess maybe I'm just stupid. I expected it to be a little bit more champagne-y, and it's definitely more gold with like a almost green undertone, which is kind of weird. That's so disappointing. Don't get me wrong, it's blinding. It's really pretty. It's just not quite what I was hoping for, which I mean is kind of my own fault, but we're here. It's all good. So now that we have all my like base finished, now we can get into some exciting stuff. So I want to play with the Sandstone collection from ColourPop. I love ColourPop. But obviously I do have both of the oils that I will not be trying today, but I do have the palette that looks really pretty. And then I'm gonna open these cream eyeshadows too, just so that I have everything in front of me to know what I want to play with. I'm gonna show you in a minute. So first of all, these cream eyeshadows, it feels like glass, not like plastic. So we have 4 cream shadows. We have Prickly Poppy, which is like a brown. It looks matte. We have Flagstaff, which looks kind of burgundy brown, almost like an orangey hint to it. Then there is Sienna, which is kind of like, I'd say like a good neutrally brown. And then Agave Bloom, which is this like neutral basic. Now I'm looking at this palette and I'm very intrigued. So this is our color story. There's really not a lot of mattes in here, so for that reason I actually might dip into a few of these. I don't think I'll dip into that one. Few of these cream ones though. So I have a bunch of brushes and we'll see kind of what we need to do. My cheeks are really pink. I'm first gonna take this Agave Bloom, the lightest cream, and try to load my brush up, and we will kind of use this as a just all over base. So, I mean, I don't love it, but it's okay. I really wish there would have been maybe some Super Shocks instead, or like 2 creams and 2 Super Shocks or something. I love ColourPop's Super Shocks. Like they're just so good. They're so good. So it performed okay. It's not my favorite again, but we're here. And then let's see. I guess I think I'm going to take a little bit of, maybe let's do Vortex, which is this shade here, and maybe see what we can do with that. Okay, so first impression on that cream, it's sticky. So I'm not, yeah, I'm not big into like sticky shadows, and I feel like because I put that underneath, almost like this shade doesn't really want to stick to it. Don't love that. Okay, so let's move. I don't think I'm going to use these other cream shadows, at least not right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about those. Maybe instead, let's take a little bit of Big Butt Butte, which is this shade down here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my outer crease. Yeah, that cream kind of ruined things. That's super disappointing. Yeah, I feel like, so first thing that's throwing me off are these are square pants, which whatever, I don't feel like that's gonna determine how the product performs, but it makes me wonder if it is a different formula, which would be really disappointing. Next I'm gonna take Ground, which is just this nice brown down here, and maybe even a tad bit of Templeton, which is this deeper brown, and I'm gonna deepen out my outer crease. I don't love this eye makeup. Now I'm gonna go back to kind of what happened with like Revolution, right? Part of it's my fault, color selection, you know, but again, I feel like I know how they should kind of perform, and I feel like that cream eyeshadow was just hot garbage. Just my opinion, but that's what I believe. Taking an absolute clean brush and seeing what we can do. I did take that cream eyeshadow pretty high in all honesty, but I almost used it as a primer, which obviously I know it's not a primer, but again, I feel like I know how products should perform and I'm just not getting that. I don't know. Call me crazy. Maybe I am. I don't know. So then I'm going to take a little bit of, we're going to take a little bit of Bell Rock, which is this shade up here, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and then we'll see how it's looking and determine from there what I want to do next. I don't really want to apply these with my fingers. I'm hoping they'll apply okay with a brush. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, cool. Is it my favorite formula? No, but I feel like it's not bad. Is it my favorite look? No, but it doesn't look bad. So I actually kind of like that. Not nearly as crazy as it was before. So again, I'm just going to just kind of keep trying to diffuse this while also blending in the shimmer a little bit better and more decent. Now, I definitely want to take a little bit of this Pueblo, which is this shimmer shade over here. So it's a little bit lighter than Bell Rock and it's a little bit more pinky. I'm gonna put that in the very center. It gives it just a little extra pop, and it also helps cover the line between the dark and the light. Okay, yeah, I kind of dig that. Now again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. Let's get a little crazy, because why not? And I'm very much aware that if this looks crazy, kind of my own fault. But I'm gonna take a little bit of Oasis, which is this gorgeous yellow, and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm gonna be very spare. Pop that to my inner corner, and I'm gonna dip back into one of the lighter shades and carve out my brow bone. Cool. So far it's actually not, that yellow is kind of intense though. It's not nearly as bad as it once was. I mean, we're making progress at least. So I'm also gonna, let's try something a little different on my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna dip into that first like neutral shade Vortex and buff that. Okay, doesn't look bad. So this is kind of where we're at. I want to add, I think, a little bit of Desert Sky, which is this green shade here, and just a tad bit on my outer lash line. I know it's a metallic, but yeah, it looks really pretty in the pan. It gives a small hint of something, not much, but I do like it. I think that's all I'm gonna play with in there. I was kind of expecting to absolutely fall in love with the color story just because it is so like neutrally, but it's gemstones and I'm not huge on gemstone colors, so I mean, again, kind of my own fault. But I'm okay with how this looks. Definitely not my favorite, but let's throw some liner on. So I have all 3 liners. Ooh, okay, so 3 colors, and this lid like won't like snap like these are, but it comes in 3 colors. It comes in like a brown, a deep brown, a like orangey red, and a green. I'm gonna do the green because why not? So I added the green and I think I like it better now. I don't know. I turned my ring light up and I actually hated that. So next I have the Morphe 2 eyebrow gel. I almost never do anything to my eyebrows, so just a quick simple brow gel would be great for me, and this is in shade blonde. This looks brown though. This does not look very cool toned, ashy blonde, but let's see. I do have a couple, I mean, besides the fact that I need my brows done, which I do have a couple like sparse areas on my brows. Does that look crazy? Yeah, that looks crazy. I don't know how to do brows very well. I would love to take a brow class. That would be cool. They look worse on the camera than they do in person, but I really didn't add that much. Well, adding some mascara definitely helped. Let's see if I can't diffuse my brows a little bit because they just look crazy. I mean, that's better, I guess. So then we have 4 lippy sticks, and let's see what kind of colors we're working with. So we have 4 colors here, and my go-to color would be Hike House, which is such a nice neutral mauve color. We have more reddy. This is Verde Valley. We have like a more kind of orangey tone, and it is Coyote Ugly. And then we have a Paradise Home, which is pretty red, and it's a deep red. Let's do a deep red. Actually, no, let's not do a deep red. We just did a deep red. Let's try Verde Valley. So I've never tried their lippy sticks. They're very, very matte. They don't feel overly drying, which is nice. And I don't know, again, I'm just gravitating towards a darker lip. They're not like emphasizing any of my dry patches on my lips, which my lips are a little dry. I'm gonna do like lip scrub and stuff tonight, but it almost, but not quite, has like a balm like feel. But so this is our finished look. I will say the yellow with the browns make my eyes look pretty green. I'm kind of liking this color a lot. The blush, I went too heavy. The highlighter is okay. I think I had higher hopes for it than what I got. Cream eyeshadows are garbage in my opinion. I don't know if I'd really ever reach for these. Maybe, but I wouldn't put it with any powder products. Everything else was pretty good. I bought a whole box of lippy sticks, so now I'm excited. Now that I've officially tried the formula, I feel like I'd really, really like these. I kind of want to see what Hike House looks like. Oh yeah, that's so up my alley. So this is Hike House. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous color that I'm in love with right now, and I cannot wait to wear. But yeah, this is definitely not my favorite collection. I have so many other collections I get to try that I'm more excited about. But I thought, you know what, why not try something like kind of basic and see how that turns out, because I mean, I love basic colors. But again, like I said, I wasn't like overly excited for this collection. I think I like the idea of the collection more than I like it itself. I think that this palette definitely has some really cute like shimmers in it, and I'm excited to play with it a little bit more. I don't think the color story is bad. I just don't think it's necessarily my vibe. But yeah, I think I'd give my makeup today like a 6 out of 10. I really like these lip crayon or lippy sticks. I'm super excited for those. The blushes I could definitely play with again. Oh, I would use this beauty blender again. It wasn't bad, but the puff I don't really like, and I don't think it's a like color pop thing. I just don't think that. I think I liked the idea of a puff more than I actually like it. I could use this as like a knockoff Lentiful and use it for like foundation maybe, but overall meh. I wasn't overly impressed, but I don't know. I'm also super low energy. I'm super tired. Yeah, hopefully soon I can keep trying to get this space back to being for me. I think I might film another video after this, but like always, all my socials are linked down below. Subscribe if you have not. Like this video, leave future ideas. I've got so many to come, like I keep saying, so stay tuned for all of that. But that's all I've got for today. Till next time, guys.